What's up, guys? This is the Obtuse Angle here, doing a quick criticism review of Hulk Hogan. This is from Mattel, their Elite line. Actually, it's Defining Moments line. Defining Moments is a line where Mattel saw it fit to give an extra $5 or $10, depending where you go, charge to a wrestling figure, where it's supposed to come with more accessories, more better quality accessories, and a better box. So, with that said, it's not a Defining Moments figure, really. It's a regular figure that they charge a higher premium on because they can. Because they know people want Hulk Hogan. And if you ever go to a Toys R Us or a store that sells Elites, you'll know a lot of modern figures just don't move. Mattel knows this. So they decided to create a Defining Moments line a few years ago. It got eliminated because nobody really bought them. They bought them back because they saw Hogan as a cash cow, and they justified it by raising the prices of Defining Moments once again. So this figure will run you between $25 and $30. You could try a bargain hunt, but no, that's on you guys. I disagree with Mattel's doing. If that's their logic, they should decrease the figures nobody wants, but they don't. So anyway, let me just crack this belt open and open his chest vest that's cheaply made and show you guys articulation. Well, here's the figure, right? Sorry, strike one. The rubber band is actually stuck into the shoulder, so I have to cut the rubber band off. Mattel, you bastards. So, before I get into the the criticisms, this is this vest. It's a rubber vest. I guess it's supposed to simulate him tearing it open. They could have easily given two cloth vests, two versions of this rubber vest, or do one cloth vest with some Velcro inside so you can rip it open. But they probably chose the cheapest method possible, was this horrendous thing. It's a soft plastic, but yet it doesn't really look great on him, as you guys saw. It kind of looks like it's not resting on his body. It does look like plastic. So I guess that's what Defining Moments gave us, is a plastic vest that's cheap instead of a cloth one that they could have done. If you guys bought a Defining Moments Ric Flair, you know the cloth looked really good, the robe looked really great on Ric Flair. But this is just disappointing. I was always an Ultimate Warrior fan, by the way. Many people like Will Hogan Warrior. I was Warrior. Anybody with cool face paint is a superhero to me. So before I get to the disappointing articulation, the Elite articulation, that's not disappointing. This comes with this little rubber chain, it's fine. No. Believes in Jesus, yeah, okay. And he comes with this headband, it kind of like tilts. It's kind of like, can't get this thing off, okay. It goes into this head, like right there. There's a hole there, and the other side there's a hole there, and it just slips right in. But okay, fine. It is necessary, not who the heck knows, but at least they gave it to you. I guess that justifies $5 there again. I'm happy with the face sculpt, but it's dead on. It's dead on. What they seem to do in here is like they have hair. The hair has no real highlights or anything in it. And they have a hair, also here, like, so it comes in two pieces. What I think they're gonna do, because they're Mattel, they're cheap, they're going to simply remove this hair piece here, instead of making a new head sculpt. That's what they're probably gonna do for like a 90s Hogan. That's my theory behind it, why they did it in two sculpts. Because this is probably easily removed, so they won't have to make extra head sculpt, because they're Mattel, they're cheap. That's what they do. So, the articulation, well, first, it's nice yellow. It's simple paint job. Yellow, red. That's it. It has some wrist tape here. That's all it is. He comes with his signature mustache. Looks really nice. This looks really nice, too. He should have come with an American flag though, but Mattel's probably cutting costs while increasing prices again. This rubber band, why? Anyhow, articulation is basic elite. In, out, around, upper arm rotation, kind of stiff on mine, but upper arm rotation, single joint. This needs to be double jointed. Wrestling figures need double jointed elbows. It's a wrestling figure. Hands are a disappointment again. I call this the the cup the cup holding hands. Became a drift there. He has two of these cup holding hands. Get my drift? And why? He has no signature poses with open hands like this. I just don't get it. I guess people fake it, his poses, like looks like he's doing his pose, but it's not really his pose. You can tell it looks stupid. They should have included extra hands for the $5 price tag, but they didn't because they're cheap. They're cheap a-holes, plain and simple. Mattel, they're cheap a-holes, and they knew, well, the fans will take anything from them, but certain fans who are smart will complain. Complain, this is atrocious. It's Hulk Hogan. Give him extra hands, Give him some double jointed elbows. It's a wrestling figure. I don't understand why they don't have double jointed elbows. It's a wrestling figure. You need to have poses, man. It's built for poses. If I learn anything from the Mattel DC UC line, they just love disappointing the fans. I've seen some people complain about the skin. It should be more orange. I think it looks fine, but whatever. I guess they're right. Hogan is kind of like a Oompa Loompa, orange skin freak. Don't tell him I said that. Me and the Hulk still go way back, I call him the Hulk or the Hulk, so you people can call him Mr. Hogan. Alright, I'm a first name basis. Alright, so hinged, soles around. But damn, man, it needs extra hands, guys. So that's a strike there again. Has an ab crunch, minimal movement, but that's acceptable for this figure. Goes back pretty far. I like it. He's puffing his chest out. It's nice. The head doesn't really move too much because it's in a ball joint. Ball joints are really terrible for head movements, It's very rare when you do a ball joint, it actually works really well, His head could tilt side to side, which is nice, but up and down is really ridiculous, I guess to face Andre the Giant, he has to, tilt his ab back. It'd be nice to give a hinge for the head ball joint. That'd be nice. But they didn't. Waist moves, we know this, man. You guys know if you're watching this, you know the elite movement. We can basically see where it looks. Kicks, pretty far, upper thigh movement. It does go back. Basically has that normal standard neutral position. So not anything amazing there. And double jointed, but the pad has some resistance. But yeah, double jointed knee. Still, the pads have gotten a lot better. Before it used to be like really stiff plastic. This is kind of like a softer plastic, which is nice. We'll see how it lasts over time. It does have a boot rotation there. See, it rotates up there. And it has tight ankles that go up and down and pivot slightly. I can't get up and down. It's really tight. I'll heat it up. The pivots are nice, Not perfect, but, he's wearing a boot, so it's acceptable there. They get away with that. Okay, so all in all, what the hell do you give this figure there? My tone is slightly disappointed, but it's a nice looking figure. It's acceptable for elite, but it's nothing that's justified the extra $5 price tag. Fans need to complain. I mean, it's insane that what they're doing is wrong. What they're doing is wrong. You don't increase your prices because everybody wants Hulk Hogan. The line is supposed to be $20, but they knew they can get away with Hulk Hogan, Sting, Razor Ramon. They know they can charge a price because fans will pay it. And by calling it defining moments is just a slap in the face. They give you a prettier box, and that's about it. Same accessories as, for example, a Mr. Ass or a Road Dogg, for $5 less, So what they're doing is taking advantage of fans. I dislike it. I don't like when corporations take advantage of the public. Some people will defend it because they're not too bright. It's what corporations do. There's always a certain percentage of people that defend people to death. Nike for their enslaving children in these horrible working conditions. People somehow still defend it because apparently when you insult Nike, you insult them. Anyway, I'll give it a solid 8 Could it be better? Absolutely. It needs double joints, man. How do you guys expect to do signature poses and signature anything? Like, I have a Bret Hart figure, for example, right? And he can't really apply the sharpshooter to even look decently because he doesn't have double jointed elbows. You know, the legs for the opponent, they flex really well, so they can wrap around Bret Hart's leg to apply the sharpshooter. But the fact that he doesn't have double jointed elbows really affects the look of the sharpshooter and even looking right. Mattel should do a better job. Fans should complain more because this is unacceptable. You know, $5 more and you get less crap. You know, again, by their logic, Daniel Bryan should be $10. You know, but as you know, they won't do it. You know, Elite Daniel Bryan doesn't sell. It just doesn't sell. Only thing that really sells I've seen from Elite line the past figures. You know, everybody wants them. Anyway, here's hoping one day they give a decent or even attempt a Glacier one day. That's what I want on my list. A Glacier, Jan Gonzalez, something or somebody like that. I doubt the Jan Gonzalez though, because they wouldn't spend extra plastic to make him that tall. They'll try to find a way to justify not making him. Never Mattel. Anyhow, guys, that's the quick criticism review. Again, it's an 8. Solid figure. Now you go knock your socks off. Alright, guys, take care, and sorry for the abusive comments towards Mattel. Peace. He can't even Hulk up because of their hands. Oh, I hate you guys. I'm gonna tell. I hate you guys.